Hey guys, it's the Cuber Girl, and this is my main speed cubes as of the end of 2017. I have quite a few of them, so let's get right into it. Starting out with 2x2, my main is the Guoguan Jinghen M. This cube just feels so nice and it flows really well. The corner cutting is way more than I need because I have very accurate turning, and the magnets are just perfect. They're not too strong, but also not so light that you can't feel them. This cube is very stable and just fits my turning style really well. And my backup main is another Guoguan Jinghen M, but this one I don't like quite as much because the magnets feel a little bit more bumpy. So these are my main and backup main for 2x2. Next event is 3x3, and I don't really have a solid main or backup main for this event. I kind of switch around between the Weilong GTS 2M, the GAN Air SM, and the Guoguan Yuxiao Pro M. So starting out with the Weilong GTS 2M, it is very heavy feeling and the magnets are very strong, which I like. It has a nice bump and click at the end of each turn, which I really enjoy. The turning is just excellent and the corner cutting is insane. I've been using this cube since April as my main, but I recently got the GAN Air SM and the Guoguan Yuxiao Pro M, which are competing to be my main. So the GAN Air SM is very light and fast, and it is by far the quietest cube in my collection. The turning is excellent, but I just think it might be a little bit too light for me. The corner cutting is not as good as the GTS 2M, but I have really accurate turning, so that doesn't bother me. So this is another cube that I've been switching around with, and the other one is the Guoguan Yuxiao Pro M. So this is probably my least favorite out of the bunch because sometimes it can't corner twist because of the rounded corners. It doesn't happen often, but it still can happen, which could be bad during a competition. So I just really like the clacky feeling of this cube, and all these cubes are so different that it really just depends on my mood which cube I want to use. So my mains for 3x3 are the Weilong GTS 2M, the GAN Air SM, and the Guoguan Yuxiao Pro M. This event is 3x3 one-handed. Now my main for this event is the Mini Volk. This cube is just the perfect size for my hands, and I just really like the feeling of it because I love the feeling of the original Volk. So this cube is just perfect because my hands are small, so the 4.74 centimeter size is perfect for my hands. I'm not very good at OH, but I still enjoy the event nonetheless, and the Mini Volk is just perfect. Now showing you the turning with two hands. You can see it sounds just like a normal Volk, but smaller, so the noise is higher pitch. The corner cutting is excellent, and the turning is just amazing. So this is my main for OH, and then for my backup mains, I switch around a lot between the 45mm cube in Classroom 3x3 and the 50mm. So the 45 is a little bit better of a size for my hands, but I kind of like the feeling of the 50mm one better. But just overall, the Mini Volk is perfect for my hands because it's between the size of the two, and it feels a lot less cheap. So my main is the Mini Volk, and my backup mains are the 45mm and 50mm cube in Classroom 3x3. With feet isn't really an event I do, but if I did do it, I would use the Chi Big Sail. Not too much to say about that, it's just 3x3. 4x4, my main is the Moyu Aosu GTS M. It's just such an amazing 4x4. It's very fast and smooth. I don't really experience much catching. It's just perfect for my turning style. The magnets are lighter on the outer layers and pretty strong in the inner layers, which I like. And it's just very fast, and it's relatively quiet for being a magnetic 4x4. It's so fast, and it's relatively cheap also for a magnetic 4x4. It's around $35, which isn't too bad. I have this cube set up just perfect for my turning style, and overall this cube is just the perfect 4x4 for me. So that's why the Moyu Aosu GTS M is my main. Now for my backup main, I sort of switch around a lot between the Chi Wuchui and the Chi Thunderclap Mini 4x4. So I like this Thunderclap 4x4 because it is smaller and it fits my turning. It's also very fast, but the Chi Wuchuei just feels a lot less cheap and also flows really well. So I sort of switch around between the two, but overall the Aisu GTS-M is the best of the bunch in my opinion. 5 is an event I'm just getting into, so I don't really know much about it. But right now my main is the Chi Wushuang. I'm not the greatest at 5x5, and I don't really speed solve it that much, but the Chi Wushuang just turns the best in my opinion. It's very fast, and the size of it fits my hands very well. And my backup main is the Moyu Weichuan GTS. This cube is also very nice, but it's just a little bit too big for my hands. The turning is very fast throughout all layers, and I really like this cube as well. So my main is the Chi Wushuang, and my backup main is the Moyu Weichuan GTS. My main is the X-Man Bell Magnetic Pyraminx. I just love the turning on this so much. It's so fast and smooth, and it's very buttery, and I just love the feeling so much, and the magnets are really strong, and they really help the cube click into place, and the tips are also amazing on this Pyraminx, which is why, in my opinion, which most people would prefer the Moyu Magnetic over this cube, in my opinion, this one is just a little bit better. So the Moyu Magnetic is my backup main, and it's also very fast, I agree, but the tips I'm just not a big fan of. They don't really click into place at all. There's no magnet or ball bearing in the tips. And the magnets are just a little bit too light and clicky for my liking. But if you prefer lighter magnets, the Moyu Magnetic would probably be the way to go. Cube, it's kind of the same deal as with Pyraminx. I prefer the X-Man over the Moyu Magnetic just because the magnets are much stronger, which I like, and the concave surface just gives it a really cool feel and definitely helps with grip. So this is the Moyu Magnetic, which is my backup main. Sometimes it pops, which I'm not a very big fan of, and that can be kind of annoying. So this cube I've never got a pop on, probably because of the concave design. So overall I just prefer the X-Man over the Moyu Magnetic, but they're both very good options. Next for Megaminx, my main is the Chi Heng Megaminx, which is kind of weird because I do prefer this over the X-Man Galaxy. I just like the more stable feel of this Megaminx. This cube just feels very nice and it's very fast, and sometimes the caps fall off on my X-Man Galaxy, so I wouldn't want that to happen in competition. So that's why I prefer the Chi Heng over the X-Man Galaxy, and that's why it is also my main. The last event is Square 1. So my main is the X-Man Volt. I just love the feeling of this cube so much. It's so fast and just, it turns overall better than the Chi. My Chi Square 1 popped a lot. Like these pieces right here would just come out, and it just turns overall a lot better. And I've never had a problem with the core stripping on it. And my backup main is the MF Square 1. I prefer this a lot better than the Chi. It is very fast, a little bit too fast in my opinion, which is why it's not my main. But this is definitely the best option for a budget Square 1. It's extremely fast. It's even faster than the X-Man, but this one is just a little bit more controllable feeling, which is why it's my main. That's it for my main Speedcubes as of the end of 2017. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye!